Epic.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is animated as you'll see Clint tonight. Welcome to Graded Point Live. We got Clint Stoker here tonight, the author of Downcast, Rise and Fall.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on. It's good to talk to you. It's kind of crazy because last year we talked about the last book.
Yeah.
It feels like not that long ago.
Mm-hmm. Hold on a second. I got to bring our fifth wheel in here. He's late. Hello, hey.
Oh, no. Sorry, I'm late. I had to make the drive from Ohio to Kentucky.
Hey, you got it done, though, right? I mean, yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, Xavier is not dying. Not yet, anyway.
Sweet. I had to go to the doctor today, too. Sucks.
But yeah, so yeah, like Clint said, last year we were talking about the first Downcast, and we were talking about how successful it is. It's great and everything like that. And then you launched it this year, and you're like, wow, the best is yet to come. Apparently,
yeah.
Show that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah, I got it right here.
This is steady growth. That's what all I can say. And for being a small guy, literal nobody, it's I don't know. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I think it's great. Like, so you got, like you said, you got this, you got that. All right, we've seen enough of this. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, already 333 backers, 16,000. Let me make sure, because that was a few minutes ago.
This is day 2, right?
This is day 2. Yeah. Because he launched yesterday, same time as Cecil did Cash Grab, and I was seeing those people who was like, I don't think Clint should have launched against Cecil. I think that was a bad idea.
Yeah, that was a little weird because I mean, people always have comments like, all sorts of things that they think I should do, and it's fine. Like, I get like you want to put input in, but it was weird because it was like the day before launch time, and so I don't know. The more I thought about it, I'm like, I can't just like put my tail between my legs. I didn't know Cecil was launching. I'd been promoting it. I've got a strategy with my mailing list. Like, things are already in motion, and so I can't just like, just how would I look? So yeah, I just went straight on, and it ended up being a good thing. It was almost better because there was so much excitement and everyone was talking about Cash Grab and Downcast.
Yeah, you got, honestly, I think it helped both of you because y'all both hit at the same time. It kind of dispelled. I mean, y'all kind of dispelled the myth of the January is a bad time to launch a campaign.
I agree.
Seems so, yeah.
Because that was the myth for like a while. And I think the only reason we all thought that was because nothing against anybody here or anybody who's ever been on this show or anything like that, but the people who were launching in late December or early January weren't well known yet. You know?
It's one of those, I don't know, because I looked at the statistics and everything before it, but I think it's like the chicken and the egg. Because on one hand, you say December and January are not great months, but it's also, how many people are launching their campaigns during those time, and I don't know, like people are just avoiding it anyway. So if you're not sending people to Indiegogo, generally speaking, most people don't go to Indiegogo just to browse. That happens a little bit, but if you're sending people there for a reason, then that's why they're there. So this is great though, because to me it says, as long as you're doing your due diligence, you're building up your platform and promoting and everything, you could go at any time. And even December, like Billy Tucci, remember, he was going right through the holidays.
Yep.
And his campaign did fantastic.
I mean, a net total that was 125,000 for both. Like,
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
because he did Kickstarter and Indiegogo.
Right.
And of course, maybe people made it think, well, Billy made more money on Kickstarter than Indiegogo. I said, yes, but Indiegogo can stay open.
Yeah, it's going to continue.
When Kickstarter's done, it's done. There is no in demand or additional time after that. It's like that's the Kickstarter thing. 30 days finished.
Yeah, I'm curious where he's at now because I know it has to be growing.
Yeah. Like I said, I have seen it grow because I actually funded it after, I got it afterwards because I wanted the Indiegogo exclusive cover.
Yeah.
So I'll take a look. I'll look on my.
He's got 69. He's almost at 70,000 right now on Indiegogo.
So he's almost at 70,000.
Yeah.
And Kickstarter, I think it was like just over 70,000.
Yeah.
Harder. That should bring it up. Yeah,
So
Return of the Warrior.
Due in March.
With Billy, I believe it. 70,000. So he's getting ready to surpass. He's going to surpass what he did on Indiegogo, what he did on Kickstarter on Indiegogo.
Yeah. Most certainly. Yeah. He still has a few months to go.
Yeah. So, because that's when he can actually keep open almost to print time,
If you think about it too, it's like you could, if you overprinted enough, you could just leave it open.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that's what it's for. It's an in-demand store.
Yeah.
I'm still not sure if I would even do that though, because there's something about having it go for a certain amount of time. If you think you can back it at any time, sometimes it just passes you by. That's how Long Harbor was for me. I really wanted to get that book, and I was like, "Oh, I'll get it. It'll be open for a long time." Then he closed it, so I'm like, "Oh, I guess I can't get it. I missed out."
Mm-hmm. Right. It was like I was talking to I was listening to Wyatt Holiday, and he's his book Ardana is going to print now, but he closed it like early, like maybe a couple weeks after he was funded, after he, the campaign was over and everything. But he's just but he went, I think it's like 4 or 5 months, and now he's going to print. And somebody asked him, it says, "Well, when do you think you should have closed it now that you've gone through this process?" He said, 2 weeks after I went to print.
Oh, wow.
Live and learn.
Well, and you never guess popularity, because he said, like, at the time, I had like 199 followers on Twitter, no YouTube presence. Mandy wasn't even barely around at that point, because that's the show he's frequently on. And even then she was kind of small. She was coming on our show and other places, to promote her book. She didn't have her platform all squared away yet.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people have learned that if you get to the funding part, keep it open. Keep it open a while. Obviously you want to know when your cutoff is. You don't want to end up like with a Doug to Naples situation where you don't print enough books.
Yeah.
But
and something like that is if you're going to be making a big push or you're planning, what I mean, being on Ethan's stream and if I give him the benefit of the doubt, he didn't know maybe that he didn't expect such a big turnout. But I don't know how close he was. I don't know. I just wouldn't feel like I wouldn't dare. I closed mine off right before I went to the printer. I wish I would have left it open just until we finished all the pre-press, got it actually sent to the printer. Once I tell them the number of books I wanted, I could have waited till then. It wouldn't have changed my order at all, but it would have just allowed people to buy more. But another thing too is even if your book's ready to print, I would still go in demand for 2 days, because when your campaign ends, in the in-demand phase, you'll still have a spike,
Right.
So yeah, it's you might as well,
I mean, there's 2 ways, and like I said, I mean, we've seen how Malin does it when he did Graveyard Shift, Volume 2. It was just a one campaign, 60 days, and he did a big push at the end, and that's what got him 174,000. And of course, he closed it, but to keep it, to ramp it up again, he had to open a new campaign, which we all know. It's honestly, he admits it. It's a spite campaign. It was to rub a little salt. But $53,000 later, So
and it's not him going back to the printer. That's the best thing is for him. The cost of getting a variant cover is not very much. You're talking $200 or $300.
Yeah.
And so $200 or $300 before he goes to print. And it's just not a big deal to have a variant cover, but he just added whatever $50,000. It's going to be more than that before it ends.
Yeah.
So it was a wise move.
And man can buy another house if he feels like it.
Yeah.
But you should never ever deny people the opportunity to give you their money.
Yeah.
I would just say that the best plan would probably be to say, hey, in 3 weeks, this is going to be your last chance to get this until we go into a next printing run.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. I think I think Clint did a good job. He kept he kept a very good update. You kept with Downcast 1. You kept a very good update. On this day, I am closing in demand. And you kept like for like a good 2 weeks. You were saying on this day it's closing. Get it now, or you're not going to get it.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I feel like that's one thing I wish I could have done better with the launch of this campaign is just talked about it more. Because even though I was sending out emails and talking about my videos, I still had people that were like, I had no idea you were launching, you know? So I probably could have been a little bit more aggressive just because it is difficult to get it out to everybody.
Matthew Fowler says Weldon covers sold out! Exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark.
Yeah, that was another thing. That's one regret. I wish I would have printed more Matt Weldon variant covers for number 1. They sold out like hotcakes yesterday. So the Matt Weldon, the variant that you see here, that's on the campaign page, that one's still available for Downcast number 2, but everybody wanted. I mean, Matt Weldon is selling. Like, if you look at the individual sales on the campaign, his variant is outselling Kelsey Shannon's variant, which was shocking to me. They're both beautiful covers, great covers.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm just like Matt Weldon he's becoming a legend. He really is.
He's got the chops, that's for sure. I got to put a sequence in here. Michael Curtis says, "I have arrived," and then Matthew Fowler responded, "But your sleeves have not."
I don't have a soundboard out. Damn.
Savage.
So, by the way, I remember Piper reminded me to clip out that clip of Micah hitting himself in the head with his trade paper or his
oh yeah,
that was pretty funny.
I think we need to go back on our streams and just like make a compilation of our favorite little clips and make a compilation video.
But and also, Clint, I think a lot of the when you were saying I could have done this, I could have been more out in open and talking about you had a lot of let's be honest, you had a lot of fighting you had to do for you, I should say. Because you had a lot of people wanting to come after you for silly things.
Yeah, it's funny how that happens when you don't have a campaign up. It's almost like having a campaign up is a level of protection. You know what I mean? Because nobody wants you to make a cent off of them, But yeah, it was rough, man. I don't know. It wasn't that. I don't want to overblow it, but it was just unexpected.
Right.
So I generally try to be nice to people and just stay in my own lane. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to claim that I am. But yeah, I've got some haters out there who are pretty vocal about it. So
it's just I remember because I'm sure you remember when Zach launched the first Jawbreakers. And all of his critics for a month went quiet.
Yeah.
They just, bam, quiet. As soon as that 30 days was up, I guess they didn't know the Indiegogo had in demand, Then they started again. It was a full on press. And that was, of course, when he announced, I'm going to be on, Anarch Press. All that came out at the same time. That campaign was ending. But like I said, they didn't know about in demand. I bet he's glad I think I've heard him say, "I'm glad I hit that checkbox."
Yeah.
Because if he hadn't, he wouldn't have sold additional books. Yeah. So yeah, they all came after him. They swarmed him. Brought attention to it, and media attention, and all this stuff. Of course, Mark Wade did what Mark Wade did. I'm sure that and then it ramped it up. It went from a great campaign to a phenomenon.
Yeah. I was looking at the backer tracker for it actually earlier today. It is just amazing. Like you could see the bump, that happened once. That's the thing. The best thing you can, if you really don't like somebody, the best thing you can do is ignore them.
Exactly.
It deprives them of attention.
Yeah. Oh, Adam Post says Clint is perfect. Darn it.
I don't know about that.
Well,
he doesn't know me well enough, I guess.
Well, I guess we got a bump because of this war campaign. D-Live cut out on me, so I wasn't coming back. So, tis what it is, as they say. Yeah, that was another thing. Zach was invited on Joe Rogan, but he decided to do that Comedy Central thing instead. I was like, what were you thinking?
Yeah.
Being on Joe Rogan would have been amazing.
Yeah,
even just the clips,
Yeah, Yeah, but then again, we wouldn't have had this if we,
Yeah.
That was pretty great. I have to say though, that was one of, let's see, Zach, like I started watching his videos when his channel was tiny. I mean, under 1,000 subscribers, I started seeing videos from him, and I watched a few. I didn't follow him real closely, and then I saw this Comedy Central thing, and I was like, what? So that's one of the things that led me back in, and it was watching Nick Rekieta's videos and all the other stuff. But yeah, seeing him on the Comedy Central thing, that's what got my blood boiling. One of the things, I guess. So I don't know. In a way, I'm like, thanks, Mark Wade, because he also helped Downcast happen. So
yeah, I think honestly, I think that point and of course, Cyberfrog inspired a lot of people to say, you know what, I can too.
Yeah.
Mr. Yanafui says, "Sweet Metal Jacket is an evil troll. Don't let him take off his hat." Now,
Right.
okay, let's talk about this. I think I know what you're talking about. Because isn't there like a thing because you kind of got the if I let my hair grow out, where in the middle is kind of like disappearing on the sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got like a, I don't know what to call it, but I'm losing my hair. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a testosterone patch.
Yeah.
So
That there was a pair of twins. One had hair loss, the other didn't, and it was the doctors. They examined them, and then the one had a problem with producing testosterone, and the other one didn't.
Mm-hmm.
The one that was losing hair was able to produce testosterone. So in order to see what would happen, they gave testosterone supplements to the hairy one, and he immediately went bald. The poor guy.
Oh.
So you're saying, so Mike, what you're telling me is since I'm going bald, that I have a really high T?
Yeah, actually,
Good.
It's a white man thing.
I always knew I was very manly.
You just gotta embrace it. That's all you can do.
But I think was it Cecil who pointed out you kind of look like the guy from Full Metal Jacket.
I'd never thought about that. He even posted I was on the stream with him and he showed the face.
Yeah,
I wasn't seeing it, but then when Ethan brought it up and I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then he started like wearing he made that his avatar and
Bitter One saying just shave it. Is it
No.
that bad, really? I mean,
No, just leave that thing.
it's cut pretty darn low.
Okay, so what you do with it is you turn that into a mohawk, right? And
Yeah.
then
Could totally.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm trying to find that particular picture. Well, you know what? You could twist that around though, Clint, because they say you look like that guy, but he eventually played the Kingpin.
Oh, that's the same guy. I didn't
Yeah,
even.
yeah, that's Vincent D'Onofrio. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
yeah, so
All right.
you could turn that around. It's like, all right, fine. I'm the Kingpin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best performance ever, too.
Oh yeah, I think honestly,
Yeah.
looking back, all the movies, TV shows, and everything they done, that his Kingpin was on point. That's
Yeah.
exactly how I would want the Kingpin played.
Honestly, yeah, their Daredevil series was
Those first 2 seasons were awesome.
yeah.
I loved every minute of it.
I was gonna say at least those first 2 seasons. That's the best thing that's ever happened to Daredevil since his comics.
That first season of Punisher was really good too.
Yeah, the second one got boring for me, but the first one was
First
great.
one was neat.
Yeah, I liked them. Yeah, the Daredevil I loved. They had 3 seasons, right? They had 3 seasons total.
Yeah.
I even liked the last one with Bullseye. I thought it was really well done. But they waited too long, so it's canceled.
Well, the thing that should have happened is you should have had, honestly, you should have had Daredevil, it should have been Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Jessica Jones. Roll that into a Defenders movie and not a series.
No,
Yeah.
the issue with the Defenders is the fact that it's like, 10, 11 episodes, and they don't really form a team until episode 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, 4 or 5 or 6 episodes of them bickering and talking about how they're not a team?
Yeah.
And then finally say, hey, we make a pretty good team. Oh.
Yeah.
The first thing they should have done is put Iron Fist and Luke Cage together and just have them pal around.
honestly, that should have been a combined series.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
could have worked out because you could have, because everything's, everything's about race and everything. Well, they could have like played that up. You got somebody like Luke Cage, who's black man who's had to struggle through life and stuff like that. But then you got Danny Rand, who's
he's a rich white kid, but he struggled too. As like but he wants to help people.
Yeah, so you have that you got two different dynamics coming together. You could have really done a Heroes for Hire right there.
Yeah.
Not to say the Luke Cage series wasn't bad; it was pretty good. I mean, I think we'd all agree the Iron Fist one was the struggling.
I didn't even watch it.
I think the issue they had with Iron Fist was they didn't really know what to do with it, and I think that if they had put him in the costume, like actually put him with the gold bandana on him, that it would have been better. Because as soon as I saw that in season 2, I'm like, fuck yeah, they're going to put him in the outfit. And they kind of put him in the outfit in the start, but it was just like, just like a black mask on over. I'm like, does Daredevil know you're borrowing his clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah, Micah says that, and they're not the Defenders. The Defenders is Doctor Strange, Hulk, Silver Surfer, and Namor. Well, he's right. That was the original Defenders.
This is the dollar store Defenders.
Oh yeah, you got these are street level dime store Defenders.
Yeah, you got Iron Fist, you got Shrek, you got a Power Ranger, and Darth Vader.
A Power Ranger.
They're the Galaxy Defenders.
All they need is like one leg of Voltron, and they'll be set.
Oh, you got to refresh it. You guys are making me money.
Oh yeah, so there you go. Let's look at this. Bam, $16,423. So that's what almost 200. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I dig it, man. I remember last time getting to 18K was the worst. Like that was right in the middle of the really grindy part, and I had this big refund, so it was like I almost was at 18K, and then the refund happened, and so I was back down to like almost a 16K, and it was such a grind to get there. But now it's like I'm definitely past the main bump, but they're still trickling in. So I'm like, if we could get to 18, it would just feel so good to hit that.
But and I think Scott McCullough said something about somebody did a big refund on you, and that kind of set it back on the last campaign. And
it was a mistake. I don't begrudge the guy at all, but I'm not even going to share who it was. But it was just like one of those things. Like, it's just part of the story. It's history now,
right? So. Yeah, but it happens. It is what it is. Let's go over this before we get wrapped up into more talking stuff. So now you got. Let me see. I want to make sure before I tell something out of school. So you do have a tier to get both. Yeah,
right now that is the one to get both. I had one that had both Matt Weldon covers of Volume 1 and Volume 2, but that sold out yesterday or early this morning. So right now there's just one tier to get in.
Right. So so you got this one. This is the cover A one. And what's this one? Volume 2. Oh, Volume 2, both covers.
Yeah. You want to get the Kelsey Shannon cover and the Matt Weldon cover.
It says, is that going to be a limit on that? Or
no? Yeah, this won't be limited. The only reason the other ones were is because they were already printed. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you already got. So the book is. So are you saying the book's ready? I mean,
just Volume 1.
Volume 1. Okay.
Volume 1 is ready because it's been printed. Volume 2 has not gone to print yet, so I can print as many of those as we need.
Gotcha. Okay, so people can still get a Weldon Volume 2 cover.
Volume 2, yeah, which has been popular. Again, like so you can see Kelsey Shannon sold 37. People just bought that one. And then you scroll down one, and they're
62. Not 62. Nearly. Yeah, nearly double.
Yeah, which is just interesting to see how those go because they're priced exactly the same. I think that both covers are gorgeous. Yeah, Kevin Spaldy got the VIP bundle. Thank you, appreciate that.
Very nice,
awesome.
But honestly, if you want both covers, like here's your deal right here.
Yeah.
That's the deal right there. That's get both for $40. That's not bad at all.
Oh yeah.
You know, let's see. I'm trying to see. Do you have the both covers on here? I was going to scroll down.
Yeah, you can scroll down. There's Kelsey's. Yeah,
which is good. That's great. You know, but
so
then
cool.
But then you got this, and that's really good too. Yeah.
That's your poster.
Yeah, so I'm making prints. I've got the one bundle that does not come with a book, but they're just 11 by 17 prints because I'm like, I want prints of these.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can still get those. You can also get the Matt Weldon, the #1 Matt Weldon, but just in print form. So you can still have the art if you didn't get the book.
Nice.
But yeah, they're so good, man. Matt, I was like, hey, can you do a cover for me again? Because I loved working with him the first time. So, you know, he gave me a quote and everything. And I was like, can you just dial it up to 11? I'll pay you more, you know? And so he just added all the detail. You can see the city just far into the background. He went nuts with it. So, I'm so glad. Money well spent. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Matthew Fowler says, Weldon drew the interiors for my book. He is a genius.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another guy who he kind of keeps his nose clean. You know, he doesn't get involved in the minutia of things, as they say.
Yeah, just making comics. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So let's get back to the top and talk about Downcast Volume 2. And as Malin teased you, not knowing how to spell Wrize.
It's like you got to read the book.
Yeah. You have an explanation for that. That's
Yeah. It was funny because one of Zach's videos today, he mentioned it and he pulled up the campaign, which was great. I'm grateful for. And he's like, Rise and Fall. Oh, I got to talk to him about that cat tagline. And then he's like, oh wait, but I did call mine God King with a 0 and a 1, you know, like spelled where. So I was like, yeah, that, you know,
everybody gets it wrong unless they use this very specific font.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
So basically, Wrize is the name of the villain, right?
Yeah, he's the villain. If you read the first book, that's kind of the cliffhanger has to do with him, and so I think it makes sense if you read it. But yeah, and then for me, this is a pet peeve, just knowing exactly what you're getting. So I put that all at the top. So 88 pages, perfect bound. Again, if you got the first one, it's a square bound graphic novel, really nice paper from a really good reputable printer. 52 pages is the story length, and then I have an additional 26 page prose. It's like people wanted a story about the city and kind of the history of the city, so that's what this is. And I've got illustrations for it, and I think depending on how well the campaign does, we'll just add more illustrations in it, so everyone will get a better book. And then 10 pages of extras, so that'll make up the 88 page total book length. Yeah,
because I know I've seen some reviews. And that was like one of the things people said they wanted to know more about the city and like what, you know, why are we in the sky kind of thing, you know, like how did we get here, you know, like
right. Yeah, it's tough because you know, you're working with comics, you're really limited, you know, it's page real estate. Every page is worth a lot storytelling wise. So it's deciding, you know, what is the story. And so focusing on that, but that's why I figured 26 pages, that'll be for the people that are super into it. You know, they want to be nerdy about the city and get all the details. That is going to be very in-depth. And I think it'll be cool because it will provide some opportunities for other potential stories if people are interested in the same world, maybe in different times in history or things like that. I don't know. I'm excited about it. It was really fun to start putting together. But yeah, I'm going to be pulling a bunch of different artists in to contribute to that. So it's not just like one style. It's fun. I think people will enjoy it.
Yeah. I think, let's see. And of course you say new to Downcast, be sure to back, you know, that includes Volume 1.
Yep.
And of course this goes into the story of what happened after Downcast 1.
Yep. Yeah, and none of it's lettered right here, but this is at the beginning. There's no spoilers.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'll switch these out once I get some other pages solidified, just so people can see more of the interior art. I don't want anyone to be surprised. You know what you're getting. But yeah, I don't know. We're moving. It's nice to have had a better head start on it.
Yeah.
You know?
And of course, lettering. I mean, who's heard of this guy? I don't know this guy.
Yeah. You got to have Eric do it.
I think it's like Piper was 80% of the people we've had on have had Eric Weathers doing the lettering, and
the trade commission is going to slap him with a fine or something for having a monopoly.
Hey, I gave everybody else a chance. Nobody did nothing.
Yeah.
That's gonna be his defense.
Capitalism. Yeah.
Yep. Hey, people like my work. I'm gonna. But what the good thing is like, and I think it's beautiful, is like there are a lot of people now learning to letter, and we're gonna have more letterers coming up very soon. And colorists too. That's the big thing. Letterers and colorists are the big thing that people in Comicsgate need. Is like,
who needs DC's talent development? I don't know if you've looked at that online at all, but they have a talent development class that hasn't happened in something like 4 years. And it's difficult to get experience in comics, really, and to improve, so that you're professional. But you look around and everybody's gaining experience because of these crowdfunded books. They just it's an ecosystem for people to have experience, and you get to hear right back from the fans. You get critical feedback. It's been really great for me as a writer and a publisher. And I don't know, it really is something special going on.
Yeah. And like I said, I think I said it the other night, this is becoming a cottage industry in what's going on here, and it's, as I say, while yes, you have competition, it's not like cutthroat. You know what I mean? It's like, like we were talking about, you and Cecil launching on the same day. Okay, it benefited both of you, really. Because
I think it did. Yeah.
Because you hedged off him. I think people said, "Oh, Clint's got a book too," and
Yeah. Well, and so I launched that morning. I launched probably 4 or 5 hours before Cecil launched. And I think that did get people primed and excited. It's almost like I was the opening band. You know what I mean? He's the headliner. And I knew he was going to scream past me. He screamed past even faster than I expected him to.
Yeah.
But it made for a really exciting day. People were having tons of fun just seeing those numbers go up and, all the streaming, and it ended up being a good thing, I think.
Let's see. I can do lettering, but I only work for people with a certificate of comic editing from that lady's website. Talking about what's her name? That's Stephanie.
Sorry, he's got too many red flags. Can't work for you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you probably saw that, Clint. That woman who popped up like over the weekend talking about people in independent comics need to help each other, but F those Comicsgate guys.
Oh yeah. I made a video. I started that.
Did you do the deep dive on her website?
Oh no, I haven't even looked at the website.
Oh man, you're gonna have some fun.
Yeah,
so
she was doing like
2 weeks ago.
Gayest of ops.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago she put out like red flags for creators.
Yeah,
and the first one was Comicsgate.
Well,
don't work with anybody who says they're Comicsgate. Yeah, Stephanie Cook,
she set all this stuff up and then immediately tried to go and intentionally piss off Comicsgate.
It was weird. So I made the video on her tweet. When I made the video, it was like 4 days old, even her tweet. So I made a video. Zach watched my video and he made a video on it, and obviously he got a lot more attention on his video. And then I can only imagine people were telling her, "Hey, that diversity in comics guy made a video about you." And so she's on Twitter saying that people were going after her. But I looked at her mentions and everything. I didn't see people going after her. It was just all the back patting. You know what I mean?
There. You're going to be okay.
The only people she highlighted was like 2 or 3 separate people. And the worst thing they said was, "Well, that makes you a hypocrite."
Yeah. Well, I think everyone, you should get used to having a comment section. You guys know what it's like. You have a comment section. People will tell you when you're wrong, or they'll challenge. Maybe they're wrong, but they're still going to challenge you, and you should expect it, especially if you're putting it out there publicly.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing is, if you're gonna, set yourself up to be a victim to earn those victim bucks, the correct way to do it is to fake your harassment. Just like other people have done historically.
Yeah, that it seems to work for him.
If you're not doing it for a while, if you're not doing it like Zoe Quinn, you're not doing it right.
It's like the Jussie Smollett effect,
Right.
Juicy.
Juicy
Smollett. Yeah.
Juicy Smollett. See what? Okay, Clint. What I need you to do tomorrow, right? I want you to do a video. I want you to put a noose around your neck, right?
Oh.
And say, these anti-CG people assaulted me.
They said no one will ever back your book, and then they put a noose around my neck.
They told me this was Bernie country.
You just won the internet.
Yep. Are you a Bernie bro? I don't answer that.
Oh man.
I noticed that. That was another thing. I noticed that now they're not calling them Bernie bros. Now they're calling them Bernie kids.
Because they don't know any better.
Well, the thing was, it was cool when they were Bernie bros because, Bernie at the time for the Democrats, he was that outsider candidate, for a Democrat.
Yeah.
Well, now they're kind of saying, oh, Bernie's crazy, right? And so they're trying to put him down. So they're calling his people, the people who follow him, instead of Bernie bros, now they're calling them Bernie kids because they're just dumb kids. They don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, well, they also found out that the majority of them are ANIFA kids. So yeah.
They're all the kids that Bernie promised free stuff to.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny? We're gonna get you some Walkmans. It's gonna be great.
The Tamagotchis. Yeah.
If you vote for me, a vote is for your free colleges and your Tamagotchis and your Sony Walkmans.
Let me do this. See right here. You should not be having to crowdfund this Downcast. Okay, this Downcast should be free to everybody. Clint Stoker is a menace. He should be giving this comic away for free to everyone. I don't understand why he thinks he can take advantage of good, hardworking people in this country. Okay, he needs to give this away for free. When I become president, I will make sure all crowdfunding is free.
Yeah, but he's a democratic socialist.
Oh yeah, that's right. That just means he wants you to vote in communism. That's that's the only difference. It's like somebody said, but it's democratic socialism. I said, explain it. They said, well, you voted in. I'm like, wait. Isn't that how all communism basically happens?
Only the worst communism, because you got the other communism where they revolt and then all the revolutionaries get executed so that other people can assume power, and history repeats itself.
They'll do their version of the same thing.
Right.
It's not real if you have less than 300 backers. I mean, 400 or better, 500. Yeah, because that was another thing that was being said today. That was another, not specifically you, but I'm sure you've heard this. It's like, first, they say, well, the money doesn't matter. It's the backers. And then you say, well, I have, you can say, well, I have 336 backers. Well, that doesn't matter because, the money. It's like, wait a minute.
The money doesn't matter, says the person who lives with 4 roommates in a studio apartment. Barely making ends meet.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard who was it? Somebody was saying that you shouldn't even make a comic if you're going to have, if you're only going to be selling 1,000 books, you shouldn't make a comic. Like, are you gonna? That's plenty. Like, you can, it's fine. You can make a book.
You're gonna like this one. I saw somebody today saying, well, Captain Marvel outsold Cyberfrog. I'm like, and I'm sitting here like, yeah, but did Captain Marvel make $1 million in comics?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing too, is my question would be, but how many individual people bought it?
Mm-hmm.
How many stores bought it?
How many multiple printings has Captain Marvel had lately?
Yeah.
Of the single issue.
See, the thing is, and I'm sure, Clint can attest to this, these backers, and, I don't know the metrics on people who will just donate to it or anything like that. but let's say 99% are backing it to get something.
Yeah.
Right. And the way I look at it is, well, put it back up. The money doesn't matter. Did you eat the last ramen, fascist?
That was community ramen, and you know it.
But the thing is, like, it's different because the backer or customer, I guess would be a better word for it. They're getting a book. They're guaranteed a book, and you're delivering a book. Would you rather ship out, Clint? Would you rather ship out 30,000 copies of Downcast and never see a dime from those sales because you don't know if they're actually going to sell or not, and they sit on bookstore shelves for 20 years? Or would you rather know that, okay, I know I've sold this book to this person?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You want people to read the book. Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's almost like the distribution right now is that's why I have tiers where you can buy multiple books.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people, like I had 930 about backers on the first campaign, which, is that enough backers? Is that, enough?
Yeah.
But with that many backers, but I sold about 1,500 books. So a lot of people were buying multiple copies.
Yeah.
And then they give them out to their friends and family and things, so you're actually leveraging it. And you have more of a reach, but it's not sitting somewhere in a long box. Hopefully, most of them just pumping up numbers,
Right.
I was going to say, you're not a distribution company that basically is forcing places to pay for so many to sit on the shelf if they want any. Yeah.
And then they can never make their money back.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw was it December Comic-Con sales? Doomsday Clock sold 132,000 copies. I was like, they sent 102,000 copies out to the stores. That does not mean they sold that many.
Yeah.
Of course, also it probably would have sold more if it came out on time.
Yeah, and there's also and I'm guessing maybe it's the nostalgia in me because I'm an old man, but I remember the spinner rack. Maybe you could sell some more if you put it on the spinner rack, DC and Marvel. Just saying, maybe.
Yeah.
Walmart's have those things called, book sections. Those still exist.
Yeah.
Put one of those spinner racks at the front of a book section.
Right.
Allegiance will be doing it, I guess. They're going to put them in their book section.
Mm-hmm.
I saw online they had a cardboard display case or something like that. They're going to be in. So.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's for aesthetic.
Yeah.
But I think what's going on is you also have with the big two, but also with a lot of the people that work for them and kind of stand for them, is that there's this weird mentality, and EA and Activision have this mentality that's, if you're not making all the money, why bother making the money?
Yeah, jeez.
Like, some money is better than no money. Yeah, but you're not making all the money.
I was, if my dad had the mentality, we would have never made it in business. Because my dad's, I've said it before on this, my dad's a plumber, and he always said there's enough. I mean, there's probably 10 or 11 different plumbers that I know, from going in, supply places and things like that. And he always said there's enough work for everybody. That's kind of the whole thing, when I talk about Comicsgate and the quote competition with each other, but it's friendly and we encourage each other. Like, Ethan had no problem coming on your show, for example, yesterday, Clint. I
got to say, he didn't make a single dollar in super chats being on my stream for what, like 2 hours, something like that. I can't remember how long he was on.
Yeah.
But the super chats that came in, those all went into my pocket,
Right.
They're not going to charity, they're mine.
Yeah.
But he didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
That was, like credit where credit was due. That was really nice of him.
Yeah, he came and entertained on your stream.
Yeah.
And it was like you and was it Eric Weathers and Kelsey?
Yeah, I had Art T Bear on there.
Art T Bear, so was Adam Post?
Adam Post was on there, for the first half, I think.
So you had a good amount of people, and they were there for you.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, when Ethan did the stream for Cecil, where Cecil was late for, which I found hilarious. Cecil that's like showing up late for your own birthday party,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And but I think you were on there later on, weren't you?
Yeah, I popped in toward the end there for a little while.
So I mean, even then, you were getting a benefit out of it,
Yeah.
because, and I think Ethan was like promoting your book throughout when he was showing Cash Grab too. So it was
I wasn't even on there and he was promoting it.
Yeah.
Again, like Zach made a video today and he mentioned it in a video today.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't need to do that. I didn't ask him to do it. I don't expect it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it though, and I don't know. It's just one of those things, like you kind of, there's this give and take, you help each other out. And I know people will be like, well, then you're biased. Well, yeah, you know what though? The industry is biased against us.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're the filth. So you kind of have to help each other out where you can,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were, as Malin has said, he has that term, the rising tide rises all boats.
Yeah.
And guess what? There needs to be a tide, and to get that tide, you got to get out there.
Yeah.
And who cares? My thing is like I've always said, if the devil wanted to promote my book, if he makes me $100,000, all right.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm going to go and like suddenly like agree with everything the devil says, but hey, you want to have me on and bullshit on his stream? Yeah, fuck yeah, I'll get.
Right. Well, I don't know. For me, it's like it's never been part of my standard that I have to agree with everything somebody believes. I don't send out surveys ahead of time for people to be on my show or for me to go on other people's show. You know what I mean? It gets to be like there's just too much access, and then you know what I mean. Then too much about people. So I don't know, like boundaries, But we're like ultimately, it's like we're here to make comics, and you want to help each other out, and then move on with life. Exactly,
that's exactly right. So let's go back and let's real quick look at the tier or the tiers here, the perks, I should say.
Sure.
So we got the VIP bundle.
Yeah, I locked that one up at the top. We were trying to figure out a good one for the top. So this is if you already have volume 1. Mm-hmm. This is just volume 2. But I tried to make.
Don't go there.
To make it.
Okay.
We got another backer too, so the number went up.
Okay.
Nice.
So this is you get one of each cover. You get the Kelsey Shannon cover. You also get the Matt Weldon cover. You get a trading card set. And I'm working with somebody about getting those put into a sealed wax pack of cards. Mm-hmm. And then you get 2 prints. And one of the prints is the Vinny Tartamella. I always say his last name wrong.
You want to say Tartamella, don't you? Like I do. Yeah.
It's Vinny. Yeah, but Tartamella. One is his print, and the other print is not finished yet. But I'll make it public when it comes out. So
that's a little, hey, something special. Wink, wink.
Yeah. Hardcore fans. This is a good one. It's good to back. It really helps out the campaign. That's a good number.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just trying to like highlight. That's why I clicked to the other screen. I was trying to highlight the number.
Yeah.
And who's it? Kevin's plays the dollar amount. He'll sell it to me too. Clint,
that was.
Were you making a funny? Did you actually make a funny?
A little bit, yeah. I was like, I don't know what to price it. 75, and I was like, no, let's make it like just under. And I was like, oh, that's 69. Okay, now we got to do it. So.
Oh yeah. Hey, sex sells, right? And see, I want to say, like, that's another thing. $20 for the, most books are $25, and you're coming in at 20.
Yeah, like my mindset here. I'm not trying to undercut anybody.
Right.
What it comes down to is that for me, I really strongly believe in that especially for me, I'm coming into it, and so I'm working my way up, and so I want people to trust me enough to give me a shot. $20 is up from 15. The last book was 15, but I also made the book bigger. So yeah, it's I think very reasonably priced. The shipping for domestic shipping, it's $6. So yeah, I'm not trying to rip anybody off. I want you to get the book and be happy.
Right. So you didn't do what did Kelsey? Not Kelsey. Damn. Cecil yesterday. He was trying to create another tier with just the book and ash can, and he created the international shipping at $2,500.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then somebody said, if you're going to charge $2,500 for shipping, you need to hand deliver it. He said, I'll do it. He said, for $2,500, hell yeah, I'll go to Guatemala.
You'd be able to afford it.
Cecil will fly down there and clean out your fridge, but he'll give you your book while he's there.
Dude, if somebody gave me $2,500 for shipping, hell yeah, I'd give them a foot rub. Fuck. Fucking A. But yeah,
Foot rub by Cecil is the top tier.
That'll be the next tier.
Pedicure.
I don't. Obviously, he was drunk. So
yeah.
I think he probably meant to put like 25. He probably went to put 25 0 0, and he probably went 25 at 0 0 and forgot the point.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Ethan was saying it's like, okay, nobody international back that tier. That's like, it was just like, it's like, don't let drunk Cecil. I mean, drunk Cecil. You know, I think a lot of people, as far as entertainment value goes, prefer drunk Cecil to sober Cecil. But don't try to like update your campaign when you're drunk. So yeah, $20 for a volume 1 cover A. So cover B, same price.
Yeah, and you can just choose. They're both same price.
Mm-hmm. And then honestly, like I said, you know, just for to get the volume 1 and 2, 35, because I mean that's basically like you said, because you said 20 and then 15 for the original. So yeah.
That's a good deal. Even just for the story, like the main story, that's over 100 pages of story within those 2 books. But you're also getting the history of Strata. Mm-hmm. So yeah, what are you talking, like 100 and almost 30 pages of story? Yeah. So
good value.
Oh yeah.
And then of course both covers for 40. Yeah, and that's for those who want to collect, or if they want to give it to a friend or something like that.
Yeah, and it's funny because I've sold more of the VIP tier, which have both covers as well. So it seems like a lot of people are like, if I'm getting both covers, I might as well go big, Yeah,
that's been kind of my thing, because I remember when Malin did Graveyard Shift and he had the blood bag tier, and just looking at everything, I thought I'm just going to get that. That's like everything. And then when it hit that perk level where you get the additional book, from Mark Polton. I was like, I mean, why not? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Scott says he'll never give a foot massage to another man.
$2,500 for shipping.
For $2,500, I will rub his feet. I will say that. I won't go any further than I will rub his feet. Within from 1,000 to 990 or 9,999, I will rub feet. You get into 5 figures, I might think about sucking toes.
They're gonna get mad if our campaign doesn't have that tier on it. You know that.
Yeah, but
people want it.
Oh God, the $10,000 sucking toe tier.
You want the mustache on or off?
Too bad. Okay, so the big print pack, that's the one you were talking about earlier.
No book, but you get all the, I think this is a collection of the best artwork. You get 6 different 11 by 17 prints. So really this is for people that, for some reason, if you just want the prints, that's cool. But I think most people, like, you got the book, you want to support more, or you want more, to do with it. You get these prints. They ship separate because dimensionally speaking, they're not going to ship well with books. So.
Yep. And then you go, oh yeah, your head sketch.
I promise it'll look better than that. That was rough.
Well, you did it on the fly too.
I did it live, on camera. I was like,
yeah, because they were telling you, do a head sketch, do it right now. I mean, that was he was getting bullied by everybody, like Ethan and everybody was saying like, do it now, do it.
Yeah, I and the thing, look, I sold 2, so
Hey, there you go. Scott McCullough said, "That's the difference between me and you, my friend." Okay, okay, Scott. Tell you what, when you do the next campaign, you put a $10,000 tier that not you, I will suck somebody's toes. I'll do it. You get somebody to buy it. I'll do it. my only my only caveat is that they have to clean their feet thoroughly before. I ain't doing no tenaple toes. I'm telling you that right now.
They can't get mad if you got to use hot sauce to get through it.
Look, I'm gonna tell you straight up. If that dude don't wash his hands, you know he ain't washing his feet. So
Scott says deal.
all right, hey, okay.
Hey, I told you, didn't you take your socks off? I did. What? We were wearing black socks for in the middle of the summer. I'm not wearing socks.
Oh, bro,
Fungus problem.
Skits comment says, "Hail Skits, hello. Be looking forward to your campaign coming up, buddy."
Yeah.
The dude. He needs more followers on YouTube. He's got some marketing down. He's like that kind of weird. I don't know. It's almost like viral marketing. It's like you don't even know it's about a comic sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like it's going to be great. That's all I got to say. It's going to be great, and I want to have y'all on when you do decide to go with it.
Yeah,
that'll be fun.
Skits is doing it right. They're getting their name out there and talking to people, making videos, and you can really leverage the community, so to speak. Like you don't have to have a massive YouTube channel, but get out there, talk to people.
Yeah, I have said that 1,000 times, and I've said it to creators and everything like that. Because a lot of people will say, go build your YouTube channel and this and that and the other. I was like, well, for some people that works, right? Others, they might not have the presence for it yet,
Oh, sure.
Because a lot of artists, especially artists, they're sitting down and they're doing their art. And that's all they really want to do, and they don't really want to do a YouTube channel and talk about this. They're like, what am I going to talk about? Like, not everybody has the presence of mind like Methan does, for entertainment. Let's be entertaining. Let's do this. Let's make fun of mummies and things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mitch Hedberg used to have a joke about that, and it really pissed him off when you get to Hollywood. You work really hard to get good at one thing, and then they want you to do something else. Okay, yeah, you're really good at comedy. Can you farm?
Piper, we have a super chat, and this is just for you, apparently.
What's up, and just for Piper, what's up, peeps?
You worked hard to get that third "what's up" in there.
Yeah.
See, you can't fit that in there for $2. Damn. You fit another "what's up" and the "just for Piper" in there.
Gotcha. Wow.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
Get your money's worth.
Yeah, but I've seen I've seen some of your work. Your other sketches you've done. You got a talent there. So,
I've been working on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm definitely better than that. I'm not. I'm still. Don't get too excited. But
yeah.
I think if I have quiet and I can just focus on it, it'll be better. So that's good though, because people will be expecting that, and hopefully they'll be at least mildly impressed, or pleasantly surprised. We'll say.
Yeah. Because I saw that piece you put up. The one you had actually drawn of your character.
Yeah.
And it looked good. I think it looked really good.
Thanks. Yeah.
I've always said the best way, how do I know if I can draw or not? Well, try to draw. Yeah.
So,
the only way you'll ever know.
Got to start somewhere.
Exactly. Now, I want to take this down for a minute because I got a bone to pick with you.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna have a discussion. You better get ready.
Right.
So you got another project coming out. I think you said this year.
That's the plan. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan. No announcement. No anything like that. But the fact is, your artist, Charlie
Snogans.
Yeah. This is the bone I had to pick with you. I approached that man first.
I don't know. I kind of doubt that. When did you approach him?
The day I saw his art. Yeah, I can ask Xavier. God is my freaking witness. Xavier, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I said, hey, you like submarines? And I talked to him about the book and stuff like that. And he said, hey, and I said, so what are your rates? He says, well, hold on a minute, because he was kind of in that mode. He's like, I don't know what to charge yet, because he was just getting it back into it, And I said, well, cool. Let me know as soon as possible. Next thing I know, Oh, Zach's like, oh, I got Charlie Snogans doing a backup. And then Clint Stoker's like, oh, I got Charlie Snogans. Like, son of a bitch. This is the second time I've gotten cucked. The first time was by Pablo Romero.
How hard is it to find somebody to draw a damn submarine?
Yeah, I found him. He tagged me into one of the first pieces he posted on Twitter. It might have been the very first piece. So this was like a year ago.
Yeah. That was an Iron Man, where you posted an Iron Man piece.
Yeah. Yeah, the Iron Man one. He tagged me into it, and I was like, "Holy crap!" So I sent him a message on Twitter, and he was just like, "Oh, hi," or something. And he rarely is on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
But then I did a stream one time, and I was just looking at his artwork and talking about it, and I was like, "Charlie, if you're out there, I really want to do a book with you." And so he watched that stream, and then he messaged me like a day later, the next day, and he's like, "You want to do a book?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, we could probably work something out." So since then we've been talking,
mm-hmm.
and then the Zach project happened with him and everything. But the cool thing is, like, he has this story he wants to do, and so I'm like, all right, so this is really definitely like a big collaboration, and he's taken some risk on it too. So I don't think I'd be able to afford him outright. So
is this what happened?
He might have approached first, but Clint sucked his toes. I'm not going to confirm or deny.
But it was funny because I saw that. Obviously I was like, holy crap! I told Xavier, look at this shit.
Yeah.
And then Xavier's like, holy crap! And I was like, he's
so good, man.
Xavier was pushing me out the door and said, approach that man. What's wrong with you?
Are you still here? Get out there.
Yeah. And of course, like, he didn't get back with me, I guess, because he was, I'm sure Zach was like probably the next guy, that hit him up,
Yeah. Zach watches like a hawk,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's always looking for talent.
And so the next time I was like looking around on Twitter, a lot of it, you just pop up on Twitter and you see an artist, right?
Yeah.
And so the next time I pop it up and I was like, I saw Pablo Romero, and you know who he is, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That very nice 80s aesthetic that he's got going on. I said, this will be perfect for the book. I said, Xavier, look at this. And he's like, holy crap. Let's talk to him. And it's like, hey, and we did it publicly. It's like, hey, we're doing this book about, this 80s style submarine, thing, like Knight Rider kind of thing. What do you think? And he said, huh. He just went LOL. And and yeah,
you were doing a book. Oh, that's a laugh.
And the next question is, I was like, well, I'm guessing what I'm asking is, would you possibly be interested? We could talk about page rate and script. And he flat out, what did he say, Xavier? Flat out.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
No, it was one no.
Oh yeah.
Like, wow. Pretty much.
Yeah.
I said, damn it. And then, like, a couple weeks later, I had Michael Beacon on the stream, 7 Legions. And I was looking through his thing. You can ask these guys. I was scrolling through this campaign. I saw, oh, this looks nice. And, like, it hit where it says, covered by Pablo Romero. I'm like, paused. Stop. Yeah. Like, hold on, let me get this was me, and let me get this video here. This was me in that moment. And I said, and the thing was, he did like a fighter bomber thing, right? Or whatever it was. I'm like, what the hell is this? I said, it's the same thing but bigger. Submarine's just bigger than a fucking fighter bomber. I said, I can't win. I said, I think I told Xavier, I said, I'm gonna go play Minecraft. He's like, why? So I can Minecraft myself.
Probably has it on his on his contracts or something. I don't do dirigibles. I don't do submerged vehicles or feet. No toes.
Michael Beacon, ha 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 ha! I won.
Yeah. You're offering to suck toes if I do this? You want this too badly. No, thank you.
It's all good. We're talking to somebody now. So I think
Nice.
he might end up being the next big thing. In all honesty,
That
a
would
lot
be
of-
cool to see.
yeah,
A lot of talent out there.
tons of talent. Planes fly. He don't do water, okay? But the thing is, that's the gimmick. My sub can fly.
And roll across the ground on extendable treads.
and several other gimmicks that would be in the playset. And Scott McCullough says, Optimus, you're a young man. You have so much life left to live. I promise I won't Minecraft myself. It's okay. Hail Micah Curtis. Nobody.
Michael just come and take their sleeves.
I can see that now. One day, like Clint starts up a stream. He comes on the stream. He's just like that, but his sleeves are gone. Yeah. Like, holy shit! What happened to you?
Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah. What happened to you? Micah Curtis happened to me. Oh, say no more.
Damn, man, that's rough.
Oh gosh, this is fun. Did this think any? Let me look here. See if it's made any more money. By the way, the link's in the description below. I guess my mods are taking a nap because nobody's been linking this.
Simon, okay? I ain't seen him all night.
He might be on. He might be on War Campaign trying to.
Yeah, I think he might still be.
He's got other obligations tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
He's allowed to do other things.
Who needs mods?
So you blew it by saying submarine. If you had told him it was about a flying amphibious vehicle, he'd been like, hell yeah. I need to rethink my pitch, I think.
What's the difference between a submarine and an aircraft, Clouds?
Tell him it's about a tank, and he'll be thinking, a tank with treads, but it's really just a tank, like literally a tank of air underwater.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. You got a new backer.
Yes. Thank you so much, Dark Gift.
Thank you for backing him, and thank you for the super chat.
Yeah.
We both made money, Clint. Isn't it wonderful?
Beautiful.
Yeah. I'm loving this. I'm loving this symbiosis that we've got going on in Comics.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, YouTube. Who would have thought YouTube and comics, especially crowdfunding, they go together perfectly.
Mm-hmm. Pilots versus sailors, literally no question. I'm looking at chat. No, yeah, you're right, exactly right. You had two separate GoFundMes trying to get put on so they could get put on fucking Cecil's Human and Centipede.
Yeah,
thing. You had two competing crowdfunds trying to get crowdfund to crowdfund a fucking book.
Man,
yeah,
that's some exhibit level shit.
But it's funny, but it's like I think it was Malin's made the point. He said, "What's funny about that is they have to back that. They have to give money for that, and then they have to get money to get the book. So it's amazing where we're at right now. It's like you literally got people competing for tiers.
Yeah, it's like what does it be like? Comicsgate Phase 3 or Phase 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of lose track.
Yeah.
You think like Cecil? Okay, Sean Gordon Murphy, he's going to launch a crowdfunding campaign at some time.
Yeah.
Do you think he's going to beat Cecil? I don't think so.
No.
I don't. There's no way. That's kind of amazing.
Mm-hmm. I don't see Sean as good as he is. I don't see Sean Gordon Murphy pulling 50,000 in a 24-hour period.
No.
Crowdfunding's
a different game too.
Yeah. It's a lot different than Ethan says, like, I don't, I didn't have to promote Green Lantern. I didn't have to promote Flash.
Yeah.
DC did it for me. I didn't need to. They have Time Warner behind them, for Christ's sake. Marvel has Disney behind them. They don't need to promote. So what Sean Gordon Murphy, nothing to get talent, super talent. Super talented. But first day, I don't think maybe overall. overall, at the very end, overall, people start getting the word out and stuff. Yeah, but I don't. And plus, I bet somebody will talk him into going on Kickstarter instead of Indiegogo.
Yeah, they already were. As soon as he announced that he was going to do Indiegogo, everybody was like, "Well, that's where the alt-right goes.
Where the comics gates go."
Yeah.
I got to put this up because, like I said, it's fun because Comicsgate has successfully made comics fun again. Fun books, fun shows, fun people, and all based around comics.
He's right.
Yeah. And it's not just, we talk about, comics is the main thing, but we also talk about other things interesting that's going on. Clint, I know you mostly focus on that realm, and, I'd say we do too. But if something like really stupid's going on, we're going to talk about it,
Yeah, especially in live streams. It's like anything goes,
Yeah.
You can talk about anything. Yeah.
Okay, I got to see this, Roxanne. At Michael Curtis is because Comicsgate doesn't spend its time talking about who's bad and who they don't want to buy their books. Exactly.
Yeah.
Want everybody to write their books,
Yeah.
So why can't you, Piper? For the last time, you are a controlling person on the graded 0.5 account. You can log into that account and mod whoever the hell you want.
I can't just do it from here.
No, because
God
you can't do it on your account. We have this discussion often about things that she can do and she can't do.
Yeah. I don't remember. I don't remember ever having to go on the graded thing to freaking do it.
Also, do you remember how much of a Wild West it would be if wrenches could wrench other people?
Oh, God.
Well, see, that's the thing. I could have swore that I could do it from my own account because I'm pretty sure that's how like half of our wrenches got wrenches.
I can't just imagine it.
The people I wrench don't freaking do nothing either.
Do you remember, Clint, a few months back when Tug was on his second account before he got his live streaming back?
That's just what I was gonna say.
He wrenched everybody. He'd have 200 people and they were all wrenches. Yeah. And then he had one bad one who was going around and banning people and stuff, and he had to cut it back because somebody had to be dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, they ruined it. Yeah, I went in there one time and I was like, I'm the only person without a wrench. What's going on?
Mm-hmm. And he said, "Oh, you want one too?" And he gave you one.
Yep. He was like Oprah, You get a wrench.
You get a wrench.
Pretty great.
Tug wrench the entire chat.
Yep.
Yo, yeah, the whole you treated poor John guy so horribly. He only watched the channel's only 200 viewers.
Yeah, there was this guy.
But he was very worried about what those only 200 viewers thought about him.
Yeah, there was this guy who came on last night to troll on Nick Rekieta, right? And I kind of usually I don't acknowledge trolls in the chat, but that was one of the few times made an exception because I've been dealing with that idiot since 2014. He's been around doing dumb shit. And so he said something about Nick Rekieta is a liar and this and that and the other. I said, "Hey, John Kelly, tell people about that woman you killed." And they were like, everybody, the chat just started "Wait, what? He killed a woman? What's going on? He killed a woman? He killed a woman?"
Yeah. For legal reasons, allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. And
due to the fact that his records were sealed because he's a minor and you can't get them. Whatever.
Yeah, he was a minor and apparently an involuntary manslaughter. So, And I even said later, because he pissed me off when he came in immediately being hostile. So I said, I'm gonna throw him off his game, right? And I said that, and then later on I said, okay, if you say it didn't happen, I'll believe you for now, until other proof comes out. He was just mad because somebody called him a pedophile on Kiwi Farms, and he blames Nick Rekieta for it. Nick Rekieta said, "I didn't call you a pedophile."
Rekieta also commented, "You got a problem that everyone believes it so easily."
Mm-hmm. And so he went on. He was talking about, "But you'll come on this little stream and talk about me." I was like, "We weren't talking about till you showed up, right?" And he's like, he called, of course, he called a little stream with only 200 viewers. So I went to his channel, and he only has 400 subscribers. And I said, "Hey, everybody, go subscribe to John Kelly's channel because he needs help. Obviously, he's one of the little guys too." What classifies a little stream? I think right now, 54 viewers. I think that's great.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I think that's pretty freaking cool. It'd be even cooler if our likes matched our viewer number.
Ooh.
Oh
my God, you guys are slacking. Oh, by the way, that stream had only one dislike on it last I checked. Wonder who that was.
It would also be cool if anybody hasn't backed yet to back Downcast, Rise and Fall. I think that the drawn and backhold stream must be over. We're getting Simon, our good mods here. Simon's here to finally start chilling.
Hey. Now to show.
Hail Simon! Hail Simon!
Hail Simon!
Mm-hmm. Simon says, "I'm here for you, guy." There you go.
All right.
Simon's good, folks. He's good people. Yeah, and Dark Gift says you can only like once. Oh yeah, and that was another funny thing because that guy John Kelly said, "Well, you're only doing this for super chats," and so Nick just says, "Hey guys, get these guys some super chats." All of a sudden, $50 super chat, $20 super chat, $50 super chat. I said, "Thank you for making my car payment."
I mean, I don't know. I feel like people don't realize how much work it is to even just get to the point where you're monetized on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, there are a few channels out there that make a ton of money, but I'm not one of them. I'm sure that you're not one of them yet. You know, pretty soon you'll be raking in $1,000 bills every night. You know.
Oh yeah. Well, Ethan said, that night, I needed at least, I should have 60,000, or we should have 60,000 subs. Like, I agree with you. That's a
yeah.
That would be nice. I'm like, well, what would we do with 60,000 subs?
I we do with this guy. I came here because they told me there would be free pizza bagels. Pizza bagels for everybody.
They're at this guy's house.
Yeah. Yeah. Go to this guy's house. Ask JDA for the address. He has.
Make sure to call him Cheesy Rice Man to his face. He loves that.
Oh man.
Okay, and real quick, Dark Gift Comics says, serious. I only have 163 subs. People who are not right now sub to Dark Gift Comics Presents, go sub to his channel. He is a very entertaining guy. He plays the guitar. So does Clint. Clint plays the guitar too.
Yeah.
He hasn't done Wonderwall yet. I'm a little bit disappointed.
Yeah.
No, honestly, because that was like a joke we used to have in like our old Skype group. So that tells you how long this has been. We had this guy. We were just chilling and stuff like that, and he would go, "Anyway, here's Wonderwall." He was from Norway. He couldn't play the guitar. He would just say it. He's like, "Anyway, here's Wonderwall." Right? And then one night, we got a friend. We call him Turbo, and he was on here, and we were just, it was like a chill stream. We're just chilling out, having a good time. And he suddenly goes, "Anyway, here's Wonderwall," and he starts playing Wonderwall on his guitar. I was like, "Holy shit!"
Oh, we've got one dislike on this stream.
That's probably John Kelly again,
right? I think it's probably still him. Yeah,
it's either him or the bot.
I used to have this guy when I first started my channel that would watch every single video. And he'd call me a Nazi and all this stuff. And I wasn't sure if he was real or not. Like if he was just being a troll but he was so consistent with it for just months and months and months that I figured he had to be real. But I haven't seen him come around in a long time now. It's been a while. So.
It's funny how persistent some people can be with their stuff. I remember there's this one guy apparently that Piper figured out had just been following her for years. Like
from working with different streams for different websites, and he would find me and leave comments that this stream used to be cool, but now she's on and she sucks. Yeah.
The last person, he left the comment here, and I laughed. I was like, "What the hell does this mean?" It's literally said, "Oh, this stream is good except for the hole." He's like, "What's the hole?" And I looked at because I was like, "What the?" I thought they were talking. They were trying to be crude, like a woman hole, kind of thing. I looked it up, and what it is, it's a radio term. It's like basically one of the co-hosts, usually a woman, who tries to keep everybody on track and have no fun kind of thing. Like, guys, really need to be talking about this. What you're doing,
this, guys, yeah. And I'm like, man, I'm the one usually freaking.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I'm the one usually freaking derailing the thing.
Like, if anything, the hole is me. I'm the one that's like, "Hey guys, let's go back over here."
They call them the hole because they drain the fun.
Yeah, that's the thing. I saw something. Anyone who follow my channel, I uploaded my first video. There you go. Scott McCullough. Go check out his video. I mean, let's get some people subscribed. Get some people, like Perth Comics says, I have 45 discerning subscribers. Well, we can make it. How about we make it 54 more? Guys, go sub to Perth Comics. Just scroll up and you can literally like click on the thing and say go to channel and click on it. It'll open a new window. You don't even have to leave the stream.
Yeah.
Go sub to. I'm pretty sure most people are sub to Clint already. But go to Sweetcast. Go to that Sweetcast channel. Sub to him.
Yeah.
Raptro in the chat.
You have to pay the troll toll to get into the boys. This is more and more becoming a war campaign stream.
Michael Beacon, subscribe to his channel too.
Yeah, go to Michael Beacon's channel. He's got some cool stuff. He's got like there you go. I can do SJW Skeletor videos. They're funny. Watch them. Yeah. That he's also got some stuff for his campaign. He's got like a little music video-ish thing. He's got some like custom music made for his campaign and stuff. It's really cool. Let's see. I have 3 subscribers. Don't know what they're what they are watching. I never upload anything. Everybody go sub to Wilberforce Wooster and subscribe to his nothing.
They're just watching and waiting with bated breath. Someday.
I have a few subscribers on my actual channel, and I actually have some old crap on there. I'm gonna put some new crap on there this year, I think.
I'm gonna subscribe to Piper real quick.
Yeah. I don't usually sub to people I don't know from vids, etc. Sorry. Okay, don't sub to Piper then. But sub to everybody else. And why not? Hell not. Simon Simpothier. He is a great artist. He's still got a campaign in demand. Blood Hunt.
One of our best mods.
One of our best mods.
One of the only ones that does anything.
Well, not the only one, but he's.
I said one of the only ones.
To be fair, Jade Spider-Man and James Hayes aren't here tonight because they're usually on the game.
Yeah, those are like our 3 mods that do stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mata says I have like 60 and they won't fall cock. So go unsubscribe to Mata Nui.
Yeah, go unsubscribe to Mata. You're annoying him.
Yeah. He's like, why are you people here? Get out. This party's been over for a long time.
No subs for you.
Let's see. Let's do a refresh on this. We made some more money.
Yeah.
Woo!
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, this is going good. This is gangbusters. You're going to exceed. You will exceed. I think. Are you going to go 60 or 30?
It'll be a 30-day campaign, and I'll go in demand after that for sure. It won't be open as long as the last campaign was, so I'm curious just to see where we end up landing.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a better start this time, and I've got like higher tiers for people. That was one of the mistakes the first time around. There wasn't I ran out of all the higher tier items. So
right. Well, I think that in the 30 days you'll definitely exceed your first campaign as far as the totality of it.
Yeah.
And as I said to you off the stream, you'll definitely exceed deadbeats.
Yeah.
I think that's like the mini victory. That's the first victory everybody wants when they crowd. It's like, let me just get above deadbeats, and then I feel I've really accomplished something.
Yeah. Crossing 20K is it's pretty great when you think about it, because there's not really, relatively speaking, there aren't that many campaigns, and I'm talking about Kickstarter, everything that have made 20K in comics, but then 30K is a new echelon, and I don't know. So I really want to get to 40K because I just want to see how the air is up there.
So I'll definitely, as long as you still got you're on the offer for both issues, I'll definitely catch you at mid-month next month.
That'd be great. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's the thing too. It's nice, getting the good start is really great, but people trickle in.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing. It's you do have a slowdown period.
Yeah, and you can't get too. It's nerve-wracking. Even on day 2, it's you're just used to the numbers going up faster, and so it does get tough not seeing. You refresh in the page and it's not moving. But it's just part of the game. So
yeah, you see this comment from Micah Curtis.
20K.
Yeah, he said. Yeah, he's saying 20K is hard to reach. I'm still trying to get 13K, which I get it.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No.
That's for sure. And there's a lot of factors. So,
Micah, I already gave you money. I can't do anymore.
You get back another copy. What's wrong with you?
I was gonna say, Sci-Fi for Me TV. Their goal is to hit 2,000 subs by the end of January.
Mm-hmm.
Lofty goal. Good luck, my friend.
Yeah, so definitely check them out and see if you can put them at their goal.
I like this. I like this from Perth Comics.
Yeah.
6-figure
Sweetcast.
Yeah. And of course, you highlighted the comment I made in your chat yesterday, which was great. I don't know if you guys remember a few months ago where Doug TeNaples said he was talking specifically about Vestige, but I think we kind of all quote took it personally. Where
are you talking about how stupid you would be if you made $1 million or something like that?
Yeah. He says like, I hope Vestige makes $1 million to prove how dumb you are. And that's why I said I
remember that.
Yeah.
I told
Almost
Clint
forgot.
in his chat, I said, I hope Clint makes $1 million to prove how dumb he is. And he highlighted it. It was great. I screenshotted it. That's what I said. And I screenshot. I said, I stand by this statement. Let me see. But yeah, also go back Inglewood because he is literally
Dinglewood.
Oh yeah, Donglewood or Dinglewood or whatever they call it.
Let's just like spell it different every time.
Yeah, what was it? Gale.
Yeah.
And in quotes was calling it Donglewood or something.
Danglewood.
Dinglewood.
I'm sure Clint won't mind me doing this. Pipping another book real quick. Yeah. Look, he's at 12,913. He's literally, not even $100 away from 13. So, and he's got some tiers that can still be backed. So let's get on it. Micah, somebody in the chat said it. Do a sleeveless tier. I don't know what that means and how you can make that work. Maybe it could be a print to like Micah Curtis sleeveless tier. Like it's just a picture of you without sleeves.
Do a live show where you remove the sleeves from your shirt and the backer gets those actual sleeves.
I was about to say,
There
make
you go.
one where it's only 2 people can claim it, and it's for each sleeve.
Yeah.
Send him with the comic.
Gail stalked him all the way to Ethan's stream. Sorry, Micah.
Micah, I mean, she wants to. Gail wants Micah in her buttermilk. I mean, I'm just saying. No sleeve care, wear no sleeves either. I mean, you're right. You're right. This is true. I mean, it's a definite sleeveless catastrophe going on over here. So let me go back to Downcast. But yeah, please back Inglewood because it's not at print yet. You still got time to get in on it. So
yeah.
He's probably like the same. He was one of those like he was going to close the campaign, but something went screwy with Indiegogo and it didn't close. He's probably, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a video. Let's watch that. Shit.
It's not great. Malin, I saw last night. He did a video, and he's right. It's too long.
Uh-huh.
It was one of those things. Like I put all this effort into the campaign. And I was like, oh no, I need to make a video. So I just whipped one out.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of want to remake it. It's not great.
Your video should probably be like 30 seconds or wicked funny.
It's like 7 minutes long. Yeah.
Holy. Okay, I'm not.
Wow.
Yeah. I just got in there like I'm in regular video mode. Like how I normally can make a video, and so I'm like, Malin's right. I need to just go back and just make a new one. Yeah, Wilberforce is correct. It's too long.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I'll tell you what. We'll do for you, Clint, because I've already talked to somebody else about this, and we still haven't got to go ahead, but we're going to do it anyway. We'll see. Me and Piper have been talking about this. We might be able to put something together. We'll give you a 1-minute clean video about the campaign. If you like it, you can use it. If you don't, throw it in the trash.
All right.
We'll do that. And I'll DM it to you. How's that?
First taste is free.
Yeah. First taste is free. No, I'm offering this service for free because I don't want to, this is my gift to Comicsgate, kind of thing. Try to help people out, give them, because the big boys, they can do their own videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm like, seriously, it was one of those things. Like I looked at everything, the tiers, I focused so much on all those, and then I was like, oh no, I need a video. Not like I don't make videos every day, but you know.
Peter Smitty come in and says, "Hey, all, just popping in to say hello, support."
Hey,
Peter.
I just need to address Jason. Oh no, who is it? There it is. Roxham. Sorry. It says promotion videos should not last longer than 6.
Speak for yourself, brother.
I mean, it depends on who you're asking, right? Like, who's
if you can't last 7 minutes.
Oh,
yeah, Purse comes and I will make a promo vid for Downcast too. I mean, why not? Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah, pile them on, Clint. Just like throw videos at him.
Yeah, well, we can always circulate them around the internet too. You know.
Yeah. It's like everybody has their own little promotional thing, you know, stuff like that. Because biggest thing, like Piper and I talked about it, because Oddity, I love those guys. I love Dave. I love Sweens. But that video, at least, I mean, you're talking in your video, right?
Yeah, I'm talking too much.
Yeah, I know, but you're at least explaining the book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't even do that. They don't tell you how long it is. They don't tell you what, you know, it's in it. You know, it's just like literally like it's almost like a music video. And the night that he was on last week, they were on Mandy's channel, and Coach was trying, you know, coaching him up. You know, we know the Coach Malin meme, right? And he's saying you really need to do a voiceover over that thing, you know, this, that, and the other. And Sweens is like, he was drunk. And he said, "Well, I don't know. You know, I kind of like, I'm a more visual guy, and I like the." And Dave's over here is like, "Yeah, that's a great idea." He's trying to like shut Sweens up. Yeah, we need to work on that. Blah blah blah. And it's like, Sweens like, I just think it's better visual. I'm a visual guy, and I think I'd rather see pictures. Most people, and I'm like, why are you? Don't stop. This guy, I said, you're talking to a guy who has nearly over $300,000 in crowdfunding under his belt now, and you're telling him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shut up and listen. Even if you don't exactly do it, just shut up and listen for a little while. You know.
I've got to wonder how many people watch the videos. I know, like statistically, they say if you have a video, you're better off. Like your campaign will get more backers.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I kind of don't know. I don't really watch people's videos. I'm realizing most of the time I just read it and back it or don't back it. You know.
I would say though that with the fact that people are now starting to pay for the StreamYards and get those extra options, like being able to play videos for people.
Yeah.
How cool would it be when they're promoting your book? They
It's
just
true.
run your commercial.
It's true.
Like, if you like that, links in the chat.
Yeah. And like Cecil's video, that got me thinking about videos again. Just seeing his, I was like, dang, it was great.
Yeah. That little animation.
Yeah.
She liked it.
You showed it to your mom?
Yeah, she's like, he took his hot dog.
That's great. Yeah, and Malin did tell him too. He said you need to talk about the book a little bit while you're, during this video. Just do a little talkie over it. You know what I mean? Do the Cecil. You're like, hello, this is Cecil.
Yeah.
Here's my book, Cash Grab. It's X amount of pages and blah blah blah. While all that action is going on, because it would be, it'll just be funny and cool looking. Or you know what do you mean funnier? Because would like do a green screen of him, like, but the video is playing behind him, and it's just Cecil down here, like, hello,
Just at the least, the hello,
Yeah, hello, We have plenty of shows that could use commercials. Yeah, that's true. Hold on, let me play a commercial. This is my favorite commercial. I hope Clint don't get in trouble for being on this show, and I play this, but I'm gonna do it.
Cocaine.
Remember, kids, stay off of the white drugs.
Wow, that caught me by surprise.
Most people, it does. Honestly, most people. Red Heat, yes, you hit part of it. That's for sure.
You're Arnold.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got a new backer. So thanks, guys.
Here you go. I like this one. That wasn't a commercial. That was kid. And then Lone Star.
Oh man, Cecil was cracking me up.
Oh yeah, guys, y'all need to go back and watch that because Ethan started doing this thing last night, and I said, I don't know, it's funny. I will say that it's funny. It's like I probably wouldn't have brought it up at all, but it's still funny. It'll be like, all right, so here we got here's Downcast, because Ethan likes to wait like about 30 minutes and then show an update. Mm-hmm. And so he did like here's Downcast, boom, made another $500, and then here's here's Cash Grab, boom, made another 75, no, not 700, like $750, whatever. And he said, now let's look at Lone Star. Oh, it hasn't made any money, And then Cecil started going, because Edwin used to do this thing where he would go, Lone Star Squadron, oh, and I'm downplaying it because you can ask Clint, he screamed into the mic when he did this, right?
I don't even remember this at all.
Oh yeah, he did that a lot. He did that a lot during the first run of Lone Star.
Oh, so yeah, but Cecil was doing it, and I thought he was gonna pass out.
Because Cecil's he didn't even do the Lone Star Squad. He was went Lone Star ho. I mean, I can't last as long as he did. He just went, headphone killer. That's what Mo Biggs called it. Yeah,
he went from like very humble and appreciative, at the beginning of the day, to like full of himself. I don't even know what the biggest head ever. It was just so funny to see his evolution.
Scott McCullough said he was so drunk he didn't even remember doing that. Simon said, I'm disappointed you were scared to show the last Methwin Smiller and Backworm meme, you coward. Yeah, I just got donatized, brother. I can't.
Wait, does the Goo Man have another meme?
Yeah, I showed you. You didn't see it the other night, did you? You were here. I showed it to you. The one with one where Doug and was suckling Edwin and Mike.
Oh yeah.
Clint's like, I don't want to know.
We can't show it on stream.
Yeah, but he's like, I don't even want to know about it. La 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 la.
Protect your virgin eyes.
Yeah. I got a personalized insult. It was wonderful. There you
go. Based. Mm-hmm. Perhaps so even red-pilled.
Perhaps even red-pilled. But we have for those people who have decided to go against the grain, go against Comicsgate or leave it or whatever, for whatever reason. We have a clip I think, Clint, you'll appreciate. I think this is Piper's favorite clip when dealing with people who think they're smart and do something that is opposite of smart.
Usually screw themselves over.
Screw themselves over. So this is the little thing we like to play for them.
What an ingenious plan this was. I am continually impressed by my brilliance.
Oh no!
I just really like that one.
That's literally, like, you remember the old Simpsons, where Ralph was going down the it's Homer. He was like, I am so smart. I am so smart. SMRT. But yeah, so let's see. Let's get at that total. You said you got more backers. Oh yeah. So that's what, a little over 300 since you came on.
Yeah.
It's
been good. Been a good night. Yeah, 17K would be nice. Seriously, like passing over 18K.
Mm-hmm.
There's something with going to 15K to 20K.
Yeah.
That it just feels like a lot of ground to cover, but people get excited when you pass 20K, because it's a big deal.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I got to put this up. I'll lose my house and destroy my career. That'll show them. Hey, there's somebody I haven't seen. I hadn't seen in a while.
Hey, yeah.
Glad you could show up, brother. He used to come in a lot earlier. He still picks on Piper online. One of our old subscribers. Glad to see you again, brother.
Nice.
Yeah, SMAT. I mean SMART. People really like the mask meme.
We need some more masks.
I need to go find more clips because that movie, that show I found was horribly dubbed because there was literally like 4 voice actors. So it was a lot of talking to each other kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah. But it's got great, because they're all really stilted and stuff like that. Like that guy saying, "What an ingenious plan this was," you know? But yeah, this is great. Great. I love it. This, it's exciting to see like a campaign growing right in front of you. And I'm not the owner of the campaign. I'm sure you're just like,
it's a lot of, I don't know, a lot of emotions.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. Like I always think like I just got to get to 10K as quickly as possible. And it just feels better,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's like, like this, if for some reason not a single other person backed, it's like, that's enough money to make a book, you know what I mean? And get it shipped and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Obviously I want more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to make some profit and be able to fund the next one and everything, get it started anyway. But this is great. So it's not as stressful, but then you get into the mid campaign area and that is just for some reason you're like, it doesn't feel good.
Yeah, because it isn't like the biggest time is at the very beginning and then towards the end where it starts really rolling.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I wish I could figure out a way to make mid campaign like hustle, but there's just something, when people are all looking at the campaign and thinking about it, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure what it is. It's just human nature, I guess.
Well, I've noticed like and I think it's been some success for some people, is like adding a new tier, like in the middle, all of a sudden it's like, oh, by the way, here's a new tier,
Yeah.
But you also got to do a tier where you're not knocking out the people who've already backed.
Yeah.
That's the key. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I will tell you one thing that seems to be big, and that's sketch cards. Seems to be a really big thing going on right now.
I need to talk. I need to talk with RT Bear. So he mentioned that he was going to offer to do the inking for the head sketches that I was going to do.
Yeah.
But I don't know like how much that would cost, especially because we don't live at all close together, so it'd be like shipping and things.
Yeah.
So I need to talk to him about that and just see like what kind of what we could work out. But that would be awesome, I think.
Yeah, Jason Black, he
get topless Clint. Yeah. Because everyone wants to see that, I'm sure.
No, they want to see that pasty white skin.
Yeah.
I mean, the shirt off or no sleeves seems to be the thing now.
So that's what's hip for the YouTubers these days.
You know what you need to do? I was thinking because I was thinking today. I was trying to make something, but I couldn't like do it in time because I would have to learn how to do it. But I was going to do this whole thing. It's like, here's what Clint would look like if he actually got mad about something. And it was going to be like you, like red glowing eyes, and like you just like slowly screaming, more like, that kind of thing. It was going to be, but I just like you should do like a if you remember, you ever watch Angry Video Game Nerd?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you remember that one where he did for like it was the trucker video game, the one that like had no. There was no, it just didn't work. You could drive through things and stuff like that. And so he's like, he put this character on where he was just like a trucker. He's like, look at this motherfucking truck, like that, and he like had sleeveless shirt and showing his tats and everything like that. You should just do that for a video. Just like, yeah, I'm Clint Stoker, motherfucker. Put sunglasses on, like
Bittercast. Yeah.
Bitter. I mean, you kind of got that, when you did the I call it your SJW mode, where you put your glasses on and then you speed up the video a little bit. And you're like,
people didn't. I don't know. We always got mixed reviews. People were like, "Stop it! I don't want to hear you speeding. I want to hear the even killed, quiet, put me to sleep voice. That's what I want to hear." So I kind of stopped doing it, but I don't know. I thought it kind of broke things up a little.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, maybe I'll bust it out again. It's been a while.
Yeah, there you go. I pity the fool on back Downcast. Yeah, you can just be Mr. C. Like instead of Mr. T, Mr. C. I'm Mr. T, sucker. And let me tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna go back Downcast right now.
Maybe I could do that for a stretch goal. Like shave it, do a Mr. T mohawk. But like a feather earring or something, and
get some gold chains.
Yeah.
Just weigh yourself down with gold. I think Mr. T once said, he said I shrunk like 2 inches because of all the gold I wore. Was like, those are the same saboteurs who told you to keep the theme song.
Yeah, that's another big topic. I even did a poll on my channel, for subscribers, and far and wide, most people are like, "No, keep it." Yeah, people want change is hard.
Holy crap! There's a lot of them. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Simon updated our meme dump on our Discord.
Woo,
a lot of tapeworms and mogwais and things like that. So I don't want to. Let's say Mr. T wore his life savings around his neck. See, there you go, Clint. You know how Smiller was all about Bitcoin. You just buy gold, sucker, it's stable. Gold don't lose its value. It's real. It's not volatile. You don't have to pretend it's real or something like that.
Yeah, I'll be pushing gold. I could do that. Yeah.
Yeah. We need a Mr. C in the chat, guys. Everybody's here. Give me a 1 if you want to see Mr. C, and give me just give me a 1. I don't care. I'm not giving you an option.
I get rings and
yeah, those Super Bowl size rings and everything. Yeah.
What happened to Mr. T? He's so pale. So pale.
Same thing that happened to Michael Jackson. He has that.
Mr. T got the vitiligo.
Yeah.
Now I'm a white man. But I'm still tough.
So how do you drink that milk?
We're getting some 1s, so yeah.
We got a 0.5 there.
Yeah, 0.5. I got Mormon Mr. T. There you go. Yeah.
You got quite a few Fs too, though, I think.
They're probably saying, kill the stream, it's over. Yeah.
F.
Yeah. Vitiligo. At least it ain't re-vitiligo. You just get darker. I better not make no Boondocks jokes. I might get in trouble. Anyway.
Demonetized, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, let's look one more time at the thing. Do. And to a refresh. Oh, it stayed the same. I'm disgusted.
340 is such a round number, there's something about it being on a 9 that just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 339. Come on, guys. It's unanimous. Yeah, everybody said, you got it. We need Mr. C.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get Mr. T to drink a Coke. I'm giving you gold, man. Take it. Oh, jeez. But anyway, yeah. So that's the thing, man. Anybody who's watching this later, because I know we get some good after view on our streams and stuff. The link is in the description below, so definitely check out Downcast, Rise and Fall. I would say definitely, the 2 ones I would recommend are this tier, the VIP, and this one, the volume 1, and those are limited.
Yeah, and that's because the print run. There should be enough to, I think, cover. I don't know. I hope all the new readers that want to get in. But the Matt Weldon #1 did sell out pretty quickly, so I know more people are going to be going for this one. Yeah.
So if you haven't if you didn't jump in on volume 1 and you want to read that, this is a good value. $35. That's just excellent. And Clint, he does good on the shipping.
I need to stop being poor.
Quit being poor. What's wrong with
you?
Gosh. And of course, like I said, the VIP package, which is probably the best deal. Trading card pack, Downcast, cover A and cover B. So that's the Matt Weldon and Kelsey Shannon covers.
Yeah.
And in the small print pack that you showed earlier.
And it does ship first. I put that on the thumbnail. If you that was a big thing with fulfillment. People are like, well, when's mine shipping? VIP bundle. I mean VIP. It will ship first. That'll be the first one to go out.
Guys, and then you are paying $69, and you're getting you're going to the champagne room.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good deal, and you get your name in the book too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There you go. This is this is the deal, man. And like I said, you're even getting a mystery print. Yeah, you ain't telling nobody about that one yet.
Yeah, well, I'll make it public. It'll happen. It's just not finished yet. So
yeah. But yeah, I would say definitely like look into like you said, art doing that thing, and talk to some of these artists about sketch cards. Yeah, because that seems to be I've seen a lot of people doing it. So go for it.
Yeah,
you got the community behind you.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit art up and just kind of talk about logistics. A lot of it's just logistics. How would we make it work, and what's the price and all that kind of stuff. So
right.
But yeah.
Dark Gift Comics says me and Clint should write a Comic Skate song. There you go.
Yeah.
That would be cute.
There you go. It's the Mr. C print.
Oh no, that'll work.
Shirtless.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh no.
Guys, would you pay for a print of Clint as Mr. T, looking like Mr. T? I think you would. I think people would do that.
I'd have paid tonight if you had it.
You'll make Piper's ovaries explode.
I mean, think about it. You get the best of both worlds, right? Because he will be sleeveless, so you'll have a sleeveless Clint.
Yeah.
Right. And you'll have and his mohawk will be fully formed, right? So it'll be like if you took Micah Curtis and Clint Stoker and did a fusion dance.
You gotta have some like really weird bling.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, I've got to have like a peppermint, a big old round peppermint bling hanging from the, from the front there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Get a couple dollar signs, but they're in Comic Sans.
Yeah.
Lobo, don't barf right there, you bastard!
Oh.
Lobo, don't eat ass.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's her dog, by the way.
Dude.
Anybody wants to.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I always, when that happens, I put a picture of the dog on the street. Her dog is a German, not a Rottweiler. But still.
Asshole. God damn it.
Well, I think this might be a good time to end the stream.
Clean up.
Yeah, clean up aisle 5. Yeah.
Ooh. Sci-fi for me, a whole series of prints of Clint as 80s icons. Mr. T, Michael Knight, Magnum PI.
Maybe I'll make a calendar.
Oh, there you go. Sweetcast fucking calendar. There you go.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night here.
All right. Thanks so much for having me on the stream. It's great to talk to you guys.
It's always good to have you on, man.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Yeah, we got to do it more often and not just for campaign time, because
yeah,
you're besides the memeing, you're a cool guy.
I don't mind the memes. It's all good. Yeah. They're
all right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. You were gonna say.
No, I was gonna say there's some good jokes. I like the Mr. T thing's funny. I love it when people make fun of the theme song. I just am rolling. Some of them are pretty darn good. So
now I almost want to say, I wonder if you could spice up your theme song to make it almost sound like the 18 theme.
Just need to learn the right loops.
All right, let's think about it.
Yeah.
Do. Let's say do. Do. Yeah, it can be done. If you
composing music over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Anthony. We need to get together.
Yeah, this is the official Kiss Army variant of your theme song.
All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for showing up tonight. Appreciate it. Thank you everybody who backed Clint's book. Thank you for the super chats.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we'll try to figure out. Maybe I'll have to send Piper some money to buy her a new blanket.
Oh no!
Or at least a second one for when one gets barfed on.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for showing up. Thank y'all for your support, and we will see you all next time.
Bye, everyone.
Wait. Our gift says, "I'm in."
One quick, last little super chat. Thank you, sir.
I'm in.
All right. Y'all have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Frick
What
yeah.
the fuck, dude? You stole my bye-bye.